I'm Steve, and welcome to the AI Beginner Academy podcast. Welcome to a special audiobook bonus series here on the AI Beginner podcast. So, let's jump right back in and head into Chapter 1. Chapter 1: A Brief and Painless History of AI. From Alan Turing to ChatGPT, a friendly AI history for the rest of us. If you've ever wondered where all this artificial intelligence stuff actually came from, you're not alone. AI may feel like it just appeared out of nowhere, but in truth, it's been quietly brewing for more than 70 years. Don't worry, this isn't a lecture. No dates to memorize, no equations. Just a quick, friendly look at how we got from theory to talking chatbots. It all started with a man named Alan Turing, a British mathematician who, during World War II, helped crack the German Enigma code. In 1950, Turing published a paper asking a simple but revolutionary question: can machines think? That single question laid the foundation for everything we now call AI. He even proposed a test, now known as the Turing test, where a human talks to both a person and a computer through text, and if they can't tell which is which, the machine could be said to think. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, researchers started dreaming big. They imagined machines that could reason, play chess, and even understand language. Computers were primitive at the time, but the excitement was real. Early AI programs could solve puzzles and play simple games, and scientists thought true artificial intelligence was just a decade away. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. The optimism of those early years hit a wall. Computers back then were painfully slow and expensive, and researchers quickly realized that human intelligence was a lot more complicated than they'd assumed. By the 1970s, AI hype had cooled off dramatically. Funding dried up, and the first AI winter began. Still, a few dedicated researchers kept the spark alive. They worked quietly on things like algorithms, data structures, and neural networks, the building blocks of today's AI. Progress was slow but steady. By the 1980s, expert systems, programs designed to mimic the decision-making of human specialists, briefly brought AI back into the spotlight. Businesses used them to automate tasks, but again, the technology wasn't quite ready for prime time. Another AI winter followed. Then something big changed. That big change was data. In the 1990s and early 2000s, the internet exploded, and suddenly there was data everywhere. Emails, photos, videos, websites, and search queries. At the same time, computers became thousands of times faster and cheaper. Machine learning, a branch of AI that learns patterns from data instead of following strict rules, started to shine. The big turning point came around 2010 with the rise of something called deep learning, a modern version of the old neural networks from decades earlier. With massive data sets and powerful GPUs, AI could now recognize images, translate languages, and even beat world champions at complex games like Go. And then came ChatGPT, the tool that brought AI out of the lab and into everyday life. Launched in late 2022, ChatGPT showed the world that you didn't need to be a scientist to use AI. You could simply talk to it in plain English, and it would write, brainstorm, or explain almost anything. It wasn't perfect and sometimes a little too confident, but it changed everything. For the first time, millions of people could interact directly with an intelligent system. AI went mainstream. From Alan Turing's thought experiment to modern conversational assistants, it's been quite a ride. And we're only getting started. The winters of AI and why this time is different. So why should we believe that this time, unlike all those earlier false starts, AI is here to stay? 3 reasons: power, data, and accessibility. First, power. Today's computers are unimaginably faster than those of the past. What used to take hours or days now happens in seconds. Cloud computing gives anyone, anywhere, access to more processing power than entire universities had in the 1980s. Second, data. AI feeds on data, and we're producing more of it than ever before. Photos, emails, social posts, GPS locations, you name it. Every click, search, and Selfie contributes to the ocean of data that helps AI learn how the world works. Third, accessibility. The biggest change isn't just what AI can do, it's who can use it. Tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and Microsoft Copilot have put the power of AI in the hands of ordinary people. You don't need to install special software, write code, or even understand how it works. You just need curiosity and an internet connection. That combination, faster computers, more data, and easy access, has transformed AI from a research project into a daily reality. This time, the momentum isn't slowing down. Why understanding a little history helps make sense of where we are today. Knowing how we got here helps you understand why AI feels both exciting and a little unpredictable. The history of AI is a pattern of high hopes, setbacks, and breakthroughs, and that pattern will probably continue. It's also a reminder that AI isn't magic. It's the result of decades of hard work by people trying to make machines a little bit smarter every year. Each generation builds on the last, learning from both the successes and the mistakes. Understanding this history helps us stay grounded. It reminds us that AI has always been a human story, one of creativity, persistence, and optimism. So, as we move forward into the world of everyday AI, remember you're stepping into a story that's been unfolding for 70 years. The difference is that now, you're not just reading about it, you're part of it. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. I hope you are enjoying the book so far. If you'd like simple, friendly ways to learn AI at your own pace, you can explore more at aibeginner.net. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next chapter.